this is Dr. Do again. This video is Outside of Medicine. Continue the book, the Iliad by Homer. I'm going to continue to read. And Achilles' only weapon Patroclus did not take was the great man's spear, weighted, heavy, tough. No other Achaean fighter could heft that shaft. Only Achilles had the skill to wield it well. Pelion ash it was, a gift to his father Peleus, presented by Charon once, hewn on Pelion's crest to be the death of heroes. Now the war team, Patroclus ordered Automedon to yoke them quickly, a man he honored next to Achilles, breaker of man, always firmest in battle, nerved to wait the call. So at his command, Automedon yoked the horses. The rapid stallions roam, beauty and dapple. The team that raced the gales, manifested the team, the storm wind, freely light foot, low fold for the west wind, grazing the lush green grass along the ocean's for tides, and into the traces he ran, and purebred, bold dancer. Achilles seized him once, when he stormed Athene city, a mortal war horse, pacing immortal horses now. Prince Achilles, ranging his ranks of male maidens, arrayed them along the shelters, all in armor, hungry as wolves that run and bolt raw flesh. Here, hearts filled with battle frenzy that never dies off on the cliffs. Ripping apart some big antlered stag, they gorge on the kill till all their jaws drip red with blood. Then down in the pack they loop to a pulling dark spring, their lean, sharp tongues lapping the water's surface, belching bloody meat, but the fury never shaken, builds inside their chests, though their bloated bellies burst. So wild the mermaiden captains, mermaiden field commanders, swarming round Achilles' dauntless friend in arms, and there in the midst Achilles stood like the god of war, urging his charioteers and fighters, bracing shields. There were 50 fast black ships that bore the troops, when Achilles, dear to Zeus, sailed east for Troy. 50 fighters rowed each, manning the oak logs. 5 captains he named, entrusted with the command, but he himself in his martial power ruled them all. The first battalion was led by Menestheus, bright in bronze, son of Spurge's river, swelled by the reign of Zeus, and born by lovely Polydora, Peleus' daughter, when a girl and the god of the tireless river bled down. But they called him the son of Boreas, Peleus' son, who showered the girl with countless bridal gifts. His wedded bride in the sight of all the world. The next battalion was led by fighting Eudorus, born out of well-locked too, Phyleus' daughter. Polymela, the gorgeous dancer, bore the man, one irresistible Hermes and giant killer. Lasted for her once. She ravished the god's bright eyes, swinging among the dancers, singing goddess Artemis, with arrow of gold and a cry that hallows the hunt. And straightway up to her chamber Hermes climbed, the healer in secret, laying her arms in love, and the woman bore the god a radiant son, Eudorus, lightning on his feet and a crack man of war. But soon as the lady of labors, birthing pangs, brought him to light, and he saw the blaze of day, Actor's majestic son, the powerful lord Aeschylus, led her home to his house with troves of bridal gifts, while old King Phyleus reared the boy with kindness, tendering, embracing the young Idoros like a son. The third battalion was led by brave Pisander, Myrmileus' son, who outfought them all with spears, all the Myrmidons, after Achilles' friend Patroclus. The fourth was led by the old horseman Phoenix. Alcimedon led the fifth, Laerces' gallant son. But soon as Achilles mastered all battalions, positioned in battle order led by captains, he imposed this stern command on all his troops. Myrmidons, not one of you dare forget those threats. You hurled from the fast trim ships against the Trojans. All the while I raged, and I was the one you blamed, down to the last fighter, brutal son of Pallas. Your mother nursed you on gall, Mycales, Iron Man, confining your own men to the ships against their will. So home we go in those ships and cut the seas again, since now such deadly anger strikes our captain. Denouncing me, my comrades, clustered together, always grumbling, well, here is a tremendous work of battle. Look, blazing before your eyes, and just the sort you longed for all those days. So each man tense with courage, fight the Trojans down. That was the cry that fired each soldier's heart. Hearing the king's command, the ranks pulled closer, tight as a mason packs a good stone wall. Blocks and granite blocks for a storied house that fights the gripping wind, crammed so close, the crested helmets, the wall shields bulging, jolting, buckler to buckler, helm to helm, man to man massed tight, and the horsehair crests in glittering helmet horns brushed as they tossed their heads. The battalion balked so dense, and out before them all 2 men took battle stations, Patroclus and Automedon, seized with a single fury to fight in the comrades, vanguard far in front. But Achilles strolled back to his shelter now and opened the lid of the princely inlaid sea chest, that glistering footed Thetis. Windproof cloaks and heavy fleecy rug, and there it rested, it handsome, well-wrought cup. No other man would drink the shining wine from its glowing depths. Nor would Achilles pour the wine to any other god, none but Father Zeus. Lifting it from the chest, he purified it with sulphurous crystals, first then rinsed it out with water running clear, washed his hands, filled it bright with wine, and then taking a stand before his lodge, he prayed, pouring the wine to earth and scanning the high skies. And the god who loves the lightning never missed a word. King Zeus, Palatine Zeus, lord of Dodana's holy shrine, dwelling far away, brooding over Dodana's bitter winters. You, your prophets dwelling round you, Zeus and Sally, sleeping along the ground with unwashed feet. If you honored me last time and heard my prayer, and rained destruction down on all king's ranks, now once more I beg you, bring my prayer to pass. I myself hold out on shore with the beached ships here, but I send my comrade forth to war with the troops of Myrmidons. Launch glory along with him, high lord of thunder Zeus, fill his heart with courage. So even Hector learns if Patroclus has the skill to fight his wars alone. My friend in arms, all his hands can reach unvanquished. Only when I go wading and face the ground of battle. But once he repels the rowing out slot from the ships, let him come back to me and out fast fleet, unharmed, with all my armor round him, all our comrades, fighting round my friend. I'm going to stop here to then continue next time. Thank you for watching.